could talk about the 90s.
You can talk about the 90s.
We can talk about it? When we was gangbanging bitches, was we ever passionate with? Yo, I remember one time, my man let me talk about the past. We was in a whorehouse one time, me and Murder. Me and Murder's in this whorehouse. So we left the bitch, we took the bitch out the whorehouse. I had a crib on 144th, little stash crib over there between Surf and Lennox. We brought this bitch over there. So Mace was kind of on the way up. He didn't have his deal, but he's popping like it was about to happen. And I'm his man, because, we still Harlem. So the bitch sucking, pardon me, lady, we already talking bitch without, she's sucking his dick. So I gotta wait to get my dick sucked. Because I'm not hard yet, pause. I ain't getting hard off how sucking his dick. So when he start hitting it, I go get head. And so she giving me head, he hitting it from the back. And he start hitting her, say, you wasn't sucking my dick like that. I said, yeah, it's my nigga.
Yeah, Big JTV, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to talk about, two of my favorite podcasters that I like right now. Sports podcasters, guys who are killing it. Cam and Mace on the It Is What It Is podcast. And there's a bit of heat. There's a bit of drama. Where I put the clip at the beginning where Cam is talking about, going to the whorehouse. You know what I mean? Going to the whorehouse in the 90s with Mace. And, you know what I mean? They were getting, they took a whore, literally from the whorehouse, had sex with her. You know what I mean? And did their thing. And they said it in a humorous, funny way. I ain't that funny. I'm not even going to pretend to be that funny. By the way, like the video on your way in. And off of this, right, Melyssa Ford on the Joe Budden podcast basically was, curious and basically brought it out, hey, man, maybe that woman was underage, right? And with everything going on with Diddy, with things going on about Aaron Hall and things like this, Cam was pissed. Cam was cheesed. So Cam wrote had an Instagram picture that he posted. It says, he basically, that was before all this, but Cam went on his podcast and was saying, hell nah, don't put that jacket on me. Don't put that assault, that grape jacket on me and everything like that. So a few days later, Melyssa Ford on the podcast said she apologized for even giving the accusation, right? And essentially Cam went on Instagram. He's deleted this post, but before he wrote, he had a picture that he posted with Melyssa Ford, and it said in the caption, I told that bitch don't touch me when we took this pic. Fuck you and your apology. Stay strong and stand on business. We just busy at the moment. We'll get to you soon, boo. And nothing violent before you accuse us of more ish that's inaccurate. Immigrant, hashtag ICE. And ICE is, the agency that does deportation. You know what I mean? And long story short, Melyssa Ford is from Toronto. She's Canadian. All right? Shouts out to Canada in the building, my real Canadians. And, she has a work visa. She's not a fully American person, so she can get deported. You know what I mean? She's been in the States for years. She can get deported. You know what I mean? So, Cam is still petty. Cam goes on his Instagram stories and he wrote this. He screenshot a text message he had with somebody. He didn't even show the name. So that person said, I know her. That's Melyssa Ford. She fucked Ice-T in the bathroom of the bank, the strip club she used to waitress at in New York City, NYC, for $2K. She been a hater. And Cameron replied, yeah, I know that, sir. And the person said, I have a lot about her, biz. And, I have a lot about her, biz. And then Cam replied, I know you knew that was her. So maybe the person that they're texting is called Biz or whatever. I don't know. Long story short, or maybe he just knows her business, or she knows his, whatever it is. Long story short, right, of what I'm saying in my commentary is this. we've reached a point where the accusation or even the thought of the accusation has more power than the courts. So what I mean to say is the court of public opinion has more power than the legal court. So what am I trying to say here? Diddy has not been in a courtroom, but Diddy is about to lose millions upon millions of dollars. Why? Accusations, allegations, nothing proved in court. Nothing proved at all. Rumors, nothing proved at all. You know what I mean? Look at a guy like Jonathan Majors. The Jonathan Majors is about, well, you could argue he already lost his career, but he's lost about millions upon millions of dollars, and his career is basically done. Dude is in trial right now. You know what I mean? This is probably the 4th day of his trial. It's probably going to be a 2-week trial. But, you know what I mean? He's lost about millions of movie roles, millions on commercials. His career is basically done because of an allegation. It's not even proved within the court. Allegation that he was abusive towards his ex-girlfriend. And then there's rumors that the girlfriend was actually abusive towards him. But we just going to ignore that. And you have multiple people, like even Michael Irvin. He lost his job at First Take because of an allegation. And then over time, he countersued, won the countersuing, and people have not apologized for destroying his career, you know what I mean, and almost him losing his career. Shouts out to him for going on Undisputed and recovering his career and back on the NFL Sports Network. He couldn't even cover the Super Bowl because of an allegation. An allegation, right? We've reached a dangerous territory now, man. We've reached a very dangerous territory where men, and maybe I have blinders, or maybe I see things in one way and I should open my mind, but I've noticed a lot of black men have been experiencing this, where the allegation is more important than the court process. The allegation, or even the thought of you have done something or did something, will get you in jail, will get you to lose your, actually not even get you in jail, my bad, I'm gonna cross that out, because nothing is even proven within the courts. I mean, these things don't even go to court, they go on social media, and just because you have an allegation, right, you done lost your career, you've lost millions, you've lost your job, you've lost things that you've worked for your entire career, you've lost everything because of allegations, right? And we've reached a dangerous territory in our society. So I fully understand why Cam doesn't just want to accept an apology. Cam wants to completely reject and borderline beef with Melyssa Ford about this. Because even just the allegation of you doing something bad can end you. You know what I mean? Because corporations don't want that smut on their name. You know, and even just the thought of it, you know what I mean, of Cam and Mace had sex with a minor, you know what I mean? That in itself, that headline itself is so ugly and gross. And I agree, it is ugly and gross. That the people who back them, their sponsors, the investors, they might even just pull out. So when Cam goes on the offensive and says, nah, bitch, I ain't accepting the apology, I get it. I fully get it. Because that could ruin Cam and Mace. See, when it comes to these allegations, right? When it comes to, you know, people saying you did this or did that 30, 40 years ago or 10, 30, whatever distance. For me, I say that if you believe that you didn't do it and you have proof, you have to fight. You have to fight. But if you are a creep weirdo who did these things, then justice is coming your way. But what I always say is wait and see. Wait and see. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person who's just going to pull out allegations out of my butt cheeks. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This is a long video, but it is what it is. Like Cam Mason said. Big JTV, man. I'm out.